If I asked you what one simple movement impacts nearly everything you care about, muscle growth, heart health, bone density, and even your mental resilience, it's the push-up. It's a movement that directly builds your chest, shoulders, and arms. It trains your cardiovascular system, making your heart a more efficient pump. The pressure on your skeleton strengthens your bones over time. But there's a more valuable effect that happens naturally when you do any hard activity consistently, day after day, and stack the work over a long period. You build discipline. You build a level of mental toughness that becomes your new baseline. The daily act of showing up, especially when you don't want to, rewires your identity. Today, we're going to break down exactly what happens when you commit to 100 push-ups a day. We'll look at the science, the real-world results, and the simple protocol you can start following right now. In my research into simple, high-impact exercises, one movement consistently stands out: the push-up. And after looking at the data and listening to experts, what happens to the human body from 100 daily repetitions is a cool chain reaction. Our body starts adapting almost immediately. That daily effort forces your muscles to grow stronger, not just for looks, but for real function. Your chest, shoulders, and arms develop that lean look because they're being used consistently. Even though it's not traditional cardio, pushing through 100 reps trains your heart to work more efficiently. Then your bones also get stronger. The pressure from bearing your weight stimulates bone density, especially in your wrists and shoulders, crucial for long-term health. These changes don't happen overnight, but they do happen reliably. There's an art to getting the most out of 100 push-ups daily, and most people miss it completely. The common pattern is starting strong, then quitting within days from burnout or injury. First, forget doing all 100 at once. That's how injuries happen. Instead, spread them throughout the day in small batches. 20 in the morning, 30 at lunch, 25 after work, 25 before bed. This approach builds consistency without overwhelming the body. Form is everything. Many people develop shoulder problems from flaring their elbows out. The proper technique: keep elbows at a 45-degree angle, maintain a straight line from head to heels, and go deep enough that the chest nearly touches the floor. Start exactly where you are. If the starting point is only 5 good push-ups, that's fine. The goal isn't perfection, it's progression. The real magic happens when you stop thinking about 100 as one big number and start thinking about it as 10 sets of 10 or 20 sets of 5. It becomes manageable, sustainable, and that's when something interesting happens. The daily practice stops being a chore and starts becoming a ritual. The mental side of this is also real. That discipline spills over into everything. You start carrying yourself differently. People sense you're someone who does what they say they'll do. There's a new authority in how you move, how you speak, how you handle shit. In practice, the simplest approach tends to last longest. Many men find it works well to complete the first small set the moment they get out of bed, before the day begins to pull attention elsewhere. Do 10 or 20 repetitions. The remaining sets can follow naturally during brief pauses, while water heats during a short break from work or in the evening. Spreading 100 repetitions across the day keeps the effort sustainable and the form clean. Starting from the knees or an elevated surface is perfectly reasonable if full push-ups feel out of reach at first. The total volume matters more than any single set. A short daily note date and a check mark is often enough to maintain momentum. Over a week or two, the chest and shoulders begin to feel firmer. By the end of a month, the change in posture becomes noticeable to others. 30 days of steady, unhurried effort usually reveals what consistent demand can do. After that, continuing often feels like the natural choice.